Once upon a time, and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a bitch who nigga said my face bomb.
Okay, let me tell y'all. I don't know what part this is at this point of me exposing myself, but I'm exposing myself. So, I'm gonna skip this person, right? I don't know if y'all watched prior exposing myself videos, but my last son's father decided to swing on me when I was pregnant, right? And I was like 5 or 6 months pregnant. Y'all, mind y'all, this person was nice, begged and pleaded for me to have this baby up until I'm like 5 or 6 months pregnant. So they came to the house one night, and they had got off work, and they worked in like a field of dust and everything. And y'all know how it is when you're pregnant, right? So I'm already laying down, so this person lays down beside me, so I kind of boot him with my feet like, go get in the tub, go get in the tub. And all of a sudden, this child tried to smack the living daylight. But let me tell y'all something. I was a single woman prior, always. Was pretty okay with being so. Okay, but I slept with it under my pillow. So when this person swung on me, it was like instant to grab my and jump up and commence to swing back, right? So I'm swinging back, and this person is still swinging at me. And every time they swing, I hit one arm, boom. They swing in the other arm, boom. I hit that arm, and next thing you know, I hit this person like right here, like in the neck area. And then when I just know I was swinging, and when I stabbed the person, I don't know where my head was at, but I just remember the person saying, "John, you gonna kill me." And I just like, I don't know, I went to another world or something. So I came, honey, I'm here now, okay? And like blood was like everywhere. Blood started gushing. Blood was gushing on the wall. Blood was gushing everywhere. Y'all hear me? Everywhere. It was not funny. I was scared. I started streaming from my teenage son at the time that was in the house. This person walked out the door. It was cold at the time. It was doing, I want to say, February, something like that, probably, give or take. End of February, probably beginning of March, I don't know. But it was still cold outside, and I think it had snowed or something. So this person walked outside, trying to walk down the street, and it's late at night, and ain't no corner stores or nothing open. So I started screaming their name like, "Come back, come back." I ran a tub full of cold water, honey, and that child came back, honey. I don't know if I would have came back, but that child came back. But I thank God that child came back, because I was scared that the person was gonna bleed out. So I put them in the tub of cold water. I went to the store and got ice and stuff, y'all. Before I went and got the ice, I went to talk to my mama, my brother. I'm trying to figure out, like, what are my options here? Like, we don't put ourselves in situations like this. Then I'm pregnant with this big old belly, and y'all, when I got pregnant, I was my homegirl. I was too big for myself, honey. When I got pregnant, it was not funny, honey. Do you understand me? But anyway, so I went and I know it took me about an hour to come back with the ice, but the tub was filled with cold water, and they were submerged in there. I don't know, it probably was about 30 minutes. Hopefully it was about 30 minutes. I can't remember properly, but, you know, I was not finna let anything happen to this person on my time. Not on my watch. Like, I just wasn't for that, okay? So, the person came back, right? And I put them in the tub, like I said, full of cold water. I went to my folks to find out my options. Then I went and got bags of ice, big bags of ice, and put the ice in there because, like, I just feel like, let's stop the bleeding, stop the bleed. I felt like the cold water was slowing down the bleeding because I used the ice that was at home in my fridge, all the ice I could. So I knew the water was cold enough to hold me over until I got back. So when I got back, after I put the ice in the tub with this person for a few minutes or whatever, I said, come on, I'm taking you to the hospital. And don't y'all know, this person was like, come on, go in here with me and be by my side. And I was like, who? Who doing that, child? I done seen some people go to jail just for a little stretch on the chair. Ain't no way in the world. I was finna go, I dropped him off his steps. You can walk, honey. Get on in there. Y'all. And then this fool went to the hospital trying to make the doctor think somebody robbed him. When he got back to me and I picked him up from the hospital, he said, he told the doctor he was robbed. He said, the doctor said, oh, she almost killed you this time, didn't it? It was so dumb. I'm like, he can see the defensive wounds. She was protecting herself. Fool. Stop lying. People be lying. Y'all quit getting in relationships on false pretenses. Quit baiting people in with your false whatever you got going on. Because I don't know what about this person that you feel like is irresistible. Honey, stay your little self on where you belong. And quit trying to ride with the big dome. And mind y'all, I let this person know I would never ever fool with you again. But when this person get out the hospital, they begged me to pick them up. I wanted they folks to go get them. Like, tell your folks what's going on because this is too serious. Like, you just don't put your hands on someone. You don't know, especially when they done told you about their past. And they done told, like, Let me tell y'all something. It's sad to say. But when I got pregnant by people, ooh, they act a dummy. Let me tell you something. My last daughter's dad, grown daughter's dad, as soon as, look, I'm going to say that for later. But anyway, let me tell y'all. So, this person got out the hospital and begged and pleaded for me to let them stay in my house and help raise our child together, as long as they still contribute to the household like they were before the situationship ended, right? Yeah, I was only like 5 or 6 months pregnant. And I disagreed several times, but as a single mother, you know you dummy. If somebody you ain't got to be committed to somebody sleeping in your room, being next to you, you know what I'm saying? And you still getting the fatherly support, you know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up with brothers. I can hang with the gang, you know, but I don't do certain things, you know. I'm going to need to be known about that. You know, I'm going to need to be notified. Somebody let me know. I hate when people get into situationships or relationships or whatever on false pretenses. That's not cool. And you ain't going to like me because I'm going to address it. Okay? So, of course I did. Let me tell y'all something. When people feel like they got you where they want you at, as in getting pregnant, that was people's problem with me, like, child. Like, no, we don't do that over here. Okay, but my problem was accepting help. Sometimes you can be accepting help from people that's just so not good for your energy at all. So you're going to have to move around, buddy, sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, you need to move around because some people just ain't good, feasible. They ain't good energy for your spirit, especially if you're a spiritual people, if you're a spiritual person. Most people aren't. Some people, you know. Okay. Anyway, so he came back to my house, right? And I agreed that he could sleep on the couch and he can see his child be born. You know what I'm saying? And this, that, and other. He didn't want his family to know that we were no longer together, so I didn't tell him. He didn't want them. That ain't my business to tell him. You know, that's his business to tell him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the type of person I can be friends with people, and I ain't gotta be full of, I don't like, I ain't gotta mess with you, honey. I don't care about no, we got a child together. That don't matter to me. We need to have good energy together, because we can't build nothing on false pretenses. Not nothing righteous, no way. Not in my mind, not in my eyes. Like, I'm not finna play that game with you, and I would appreciate if you don't try to play that one with me. I really would, you know. Okay, so yeah, y'all, I almost killed him. I almost killed old buddy. And that's why you know, sometimes you wonder, like, why people want to come back into your energy. Like, I almost killed you, buddy. I know you didn't tell nobody, you didn't want to tell nobody, but I almost took you out of here. It was not funny. It was not funny. It was scary for me, and I'm sure it was scary for my teenagers. My teenagers, he probably was like, oh my God, you know. Because I know, because he told me about it since he was grown. He was like, ooh, you know. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. When I moved, look, I ain't going to even tell y'all that. I'm going to keep that to myself. But anyway, yeah, if you guys like this video, leave a comment below. Let me know your experiences, or do you think that was crazy, or was I wrong for defending myself, or, you know, sounds good, defending yourself. Don't put your hands on me. Like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially someone I know you can really hurt me if you want to. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that, because then I gotta defend myself to the 10th degree. Okay, y'all. So, yeah, this gonna end this video. I think I might make another one. Peace.